Good morning, UPBOptionMillionaires.com. Less than 2 hours before the opening bell on this Thursday, August 24, 2017. S&P 500 futures up 0.2%. Could not say the same thing overnight. We're actually down almost 0.2%. Recovered those losses and actually are back to just about the highs of yesterday. Have yet to retrace up to the highs that we saw on Tuesday. The pullback after the sharp move up early on Tuesday. We break above that level, we will retrace in all likelihood the move we had lower last Thursday. So that's the one thing to look out for. The last two Thursdays, significant downside for the market. North Korea. And last week, some more political drama helped to send the market lower. Are we going to see another pullback today? Right now, we'll watch the VIX, watch small caps. Small caps continue to remain robust. Yesterday, in spite of the pullback we saw, small caps kind of leading the market. And we saw that back again at the election. Just before the election was the first of the ETFs to go green, closed green on Friday. The following Monday, the market was up over 1%. So we'll keep an eye on the small caps. Also the VIX. The VIX down almost a little over 4% this morning, certainly off the highs that we saw last week. We're up over 15 on Friday. We can go back in time. And 2 weeks ago, we were up over 16. But again, each of these rips to the upside for the VIX, you can see this going back to April, has been quickly reversed, and that's led to record high stock prices. I don't think that trend is going to change just yet. Let's look at the small caps again. And again, from a shorter time frame, we'll go back to that election move we saw right here. Small caps IWM was the first to go green. That was a Friday, that candle there. Never looked back, something like 13 consecutive days to the upside. See all these beautiful candles. And actually, if you look at NASDAQ and S&P 500, not as a robust a rally, but ultimately followed in the path of the upside, again, hitting new all-time record highs. And here we are with a similar type of pullback, the one that we saw just before the election. This one from record highs on the small caps. We're starting to bounce a bit here. Could see a swift move back up over 140 for small caps. That'll help lift the S&P 500. And the triple Qs, the NASDAQ. You can see S&P 500 trying to break out. We have support trend line here. Another resistance one just over 245. And also for the triple Qs, a nice flag here, possible break to new highs. So keep an eye on those. Earnings out this morning. We had SJM Schmuckers. You can see that really for the last year has been in a downtrend and actually goes a little further than that. You can see after hitting record highs, 152 has been pulling back. This morning down over 4%. Earnings did not meet expectations, but a stock that's actually going in the opposite direction, one that's been falling for years. Sears Holdings reported earnings this morning. It's up, it's higher, reporting less of a loss than the market was expecting. Could see this back over 10, and look at this. Possible move up to 20 over the next couple months. Keep an eye on Sears Holdings. Also, Abercrombie Fitch, say that twice, right at about the 10 level here. Starting to see some upside on earnings this morning, a beat again, so watch this one for a possible gap fill of the move we saw down from its previous earnings report. Some other earnings reports after the bell tonight. We have VMW, not BMW, VMW. Look at this chart. I was looking just from a long-term perspective, starting a similar uptrend here. Possible break would move it to about 112.50, which is a little about 12% from where we closed yesterday. So that's something to keep an eye on for earnings, some calls. On the flip side, possibly some puts as GME, and we can pull back this GameStop from a longer term perspective. Now broken under support and is probably going to chop around in this box that we saw from the financial crisis all the way to about 4 years ago before it finally broke out. So in all likelihood, a move down to the 1750 for GME, retail stock that's not going lower. How about Burlington Stores? You can see the pullback it's had from record highs. A nice pattern here, and it's this morning on its earnings back over 90. A tremendous earnings report for Burlington Stores, symbol BUR. Could put the 100-figure back in focus over the short term. Splunk, SPLK, reports earnings tonight after the bell, right in the middle of this wedge. Could break either way. Significant move probably coming tonight after earnings. A stock that's really moved the last couple months. Ulta to the downside. Possible support here at the 230 level. That's the level that it saw back in the middle of 2016. After the sharp move, analysts coming out defending the stock recently. So it could see a bounce, but with the recent move to the downside over $70, options are pricing in a big move, so you're going to have to pay for it. Again, a break of this, though, would send would send a message to stock is probably heading back into the hundreds. Long-term support here at about the 135 level. But obviously the key round 200 figure would come into focus on a move to the downside. Reporting earnings tonight also VEEV, which has a great little wedge here, looking to break to the upside of this trend that started really at the lows in 2016. Look for a move over 70 to new record highs here for VEEV. Another stock reporting earnings, Big Lots. Look at Big Lots rejecting here. It's trying to break out of this long-term channel. Keeps getting rejected. See these long wicks here. Means trying to break out, and the market just won't let it. So it's going to be interesting heading into this report, though. If you look, though, over the last really year and a half, it's been stuck after it's moved up off its lows in the start of 2016 when the market was falling to pieces. You can see it's been consolidating really in a $3 to $4 range. So the odds are for more consolidation here for Big Lots and a rejection and possibly a move just under $50. So it could be an option seller's delight. All right, so for the market today, continue to watch small caps. I think small caps are going to lead this market higher. You can see it this morning, small caps are up. NASDAQ futures are up a little bit. Watch the VIX. The VIX is down 4% today. And also look, the VXX for the 5th time in its history, reverse split. Now almost 120,000 to $47.74. Wow. Whew. What a decline. Catching up on dry ships there. All right, I'll see you in the chat room at optionmillionaires.com. Everyone have a great day. Goodbye.